Hello everyone, welcome back to a brand new Tech Reviews and Gadgets episode where today we're reviewing a 2K resolution indoor home security camera. And you guys are currently watching CrewElite. In today's episode, we're reviewing an indoor security camera from the company Goowls, and this is the model M1. And this actually has 2K HD resolution, it has human detection, it has infrared night vision. This camera also works with Amazon Alexa, so if you want to use Alexa to connect to this camera, you can also do that. It also has encryption, so you can actually, securely keep your files safe and not have anybody access your files. And there's also a cloud service, so if you want to use like the cloud service that the company provides, you can actually save your footage that way as well. But before we actually get started with this tech reviews and gadgets episode, make sure you guys go down below and hit that subscribe button and turn on post notifications on to get updates and alerts when we do upload. Have any questions or concerns, leave a comment, enjoy the video, leave a like, and also share this video out to anybody who may be interested in a security system or security camera. And then also, if you guys actually want to check out this product or get more detailed specifications about the security camera, product information and details will be down below in the description for those who are interested, alongside with the link to make a purchase if you're interested in buying this model of cameras. But right now, what we're going to do is actually move over to the first look and unboxing portion of this video. So as you guys can see, the overall design of the box is fairly simple, but there is a few specifications and details which we are going to take a closer look at with a secondary camera angle. On the front of the box, it just says Goowls, and this is a 2K HD resolution M1. And we have a visual representation of the camera itself, and it just says smart home camera. And on the back side, you guys can see it's just a nice little picture and the company information if you want to get in contact with the company. And then on this side, we have a few different specifications and features that I already mentioned. I did forget to mention you can do playback anytime, and there's also 118 super wide angle lens that are associated with this camera. But let's actually just get cracking with the packaging. So we're going to open it up, and what you need to do is kind of slide it out just like so. And you guys can see the packaging so far is really nice. But let's actually open up the flap here. And wow, look at the camera, guys. This is how the camera looks like. Very nice. You can, rotate it, twist it around, fix it at any angle that you may want it to. And what I like about it, on the bottom side, you guys can actually mount this onto the side of your house, on your wall, or wherever you decide to actually set up this camera. And then on the back side, you guys can see we have our speakers, our reset button right here, and we also have our micro SD slot or TF card slot. So it looks like we have a quick start guide, and this quick start guide will give you guys all the details, specifications on how to use this camera. And we also have an 18-month limited warranty. So if you wanted to, you can get in contact with them and get your assistance that way. Inside this box, we get included micro USB to USB-A cable, and look how long this cable is. Look at that, very, very long cable. So you can easily have this plugged away from a distance and have your camera kind of, away from the cable. So it's really nice that they included this long cable. And then we also have some 3M tape. So this is like double-sided tape, and you guys can use this to actually stick the camera on your wall if you don't want to use screws. And then the last remaining thing that we have in the box is another box. So we do get included with a sensor or like an outline of, the camera itself. We also get included with our charging brick that we need to utilize with that micro USB to USB-A cable. And then inside this last remaining bag, they included some screws and brackets they can utilize with the installation of this camera. So that's basically it for the unboxing of this Goowls camera. And right now, what we're gonna do is actually move over to the testing and demonstration portion of this video. So what we're gonna do now is actually go over to my phone. I'm going to actually connect this camera to the application, and we're going to see, all the different settings you can do and how the camera actually looks and performs. So the first thing that we need to do is open up the IoT application, which is right here. I'm going to open it up. And if it's your first time setting up an account, you're going to have to put in your details before you can proceed to the next step. And once you put in all your credentials and stuff, it's going to take you to the home page, as you guys can see right now. And what we need to do now from here on out is basically add the camera into the application, configure it, set it up so we can actually have it up and running. So what I'm going to do is click on the plus sign, We're gonna connect with Wi-Fi connection. But what we need to do first is actually plug in this camera. So let me get the cable, we're gonna plug it in and then have it turn on. So I have our charging cable and our brick that we need to utilize. What you need to do is just plug this in, just like so. And now you take this end and you plug it into your power supply. And once you get that plugged into your power supply, you now take this end of the charging cable, which is the micro USB end, and plug it into the side or on the bottom of this camera. So I'm gonna plug it in. There is a red LED light. So let's see. And we just have to wait about 20 seconds until we hear that two-tone kind of sequence. So now we should be good to go. And you guys can see now it's starting to beep. So now we can go back to the application and click, I hold the beep and click next. And now it's gonna ask you to put in your Wi-Fi details. So put in your Wi-Fi password and then proceed to the next step.
Please face the QR code towards the camera lens and wait for it to scan.
So once you, oh, it's making some noises. But once you actually put in your Wi-Fi details, it's gonna give you a QR code that you gotta scan in front of the camera. So I wanna quickly do this because it's making a lot of noise. And it should take a few moments here to actually connect. So I believe now we should be good to go. I believe so. And now I'm just gonna name it Office because we're just doing a test of it. So I don't really need to name it. We're gonna click on Finish and we should be able to see our live view. But let me go out, let me go back, click on Office. You guys can see, wow. The quality doesn't look bad at all. Let's take a look at all the different settings that this camera has. So it looks like in our settings menu, you guys can see we can turn on and off the camera, smart camera settings, so you guys can see status light. If you want to turn it on and off, you can do that, which is basically that blue light that is showing right here. That is our status light. We can also do image rotation, so rotate the image 180 degrees, use the camera's microphone. Infrared night vision, do you want it auto or do you want it to turn on always or always off? So that's really nice that they had that. You know, you can also change your time zone, camera reset, and also update your firmware. And you guys can see, we know scheduling, so you can schedule a time when you want to turn on and off. If you want it to turn off regularly, you can set that up with this camera. We also have Echo Show, so if you want to connect this to your Amazon Echo Show, you have that capability. We'll click back, SD card recording, My Cloud, settings. So if you want to change your alert settings, you can do motion detection, you can do abnormal sound, or you can even change the sensitivity of the sound that this camera is capturing. So if the camera ever hears something that's a bit unusual, it will give you an alert on your phone. So that's really nice to see as well. Also notification settings, you can change that. And we also got pin protection and network settings. So if you want to, you can configure all that kind of stuff. But let's go back out now. And you guys can see this is how the camera looks like. And the view doesn't look too bad. But I don't believe it's filming in the full 2K resolution yet. So if I click, yeah, it isn't. So it's right now it's on SD. And we can do HD and we can also do auto. So we're going to do HD. And now you guys can see the quality is a lot more clear. So let's take a look at some of the different things we can do. So it looks like we have a 180 degrees button. Let me click on it. And let's see what that is. So I guess that just rotates the screen. So if you want it to be upside down, or if you have this camera upside down, you can easily rotate it that way. And then we also have this button right here. And I don't know if this is, yep, it is the cloud service. So if you wanted to, you can get the cloud service of this camera and it can save all your footage and you can have access to it at any given time. But let me start by doing a quick recording. So right now we're testing out the camera. How does the quality look like? How's the audio with this camera? Hopefully, you know, this camera looks really nice and professional and it's giving us really good quality. And then just to stop the recording, you just click on the stop button and right now it just saved into my phone storage. And we also have this button right here. So it looks like this is just display over app. So if I wanted to, I can actually have a view of my camera off to the corner and I can still be using my phone to do whatever I need to do with my phone. Now we also have this mic button and I believe I gotta hold it down. Click on it, there we go. Test. So that's actually, what is it called? The mic that the mic that my phone has and the speaker. So basically it's outputting out through the speaker. So if I wanted to, I can use it to talk to somebody on the other side of this microphone. So let me do a quick test again. What do you do in my house? You shouldn't be here? And you guys can see it's pretty loud. I'm pretty sure I can probably increase it more than where we have it at the moment. And then the next button to that is like our volume button. And I'm pretty sure this is what we can use to actually listen to whatever the microphone is capturing in this camera. So now let me turn it on and increase my phone's audio. Hello? Hello? What do you do in my house? What do you do in my house? You shouldn't be here? You shouldn't be here? And you guys can see that is actually the microphone that this camera has, and I can actually hear it through my phone. And the delay is not too bad. You guys can see there is a slight delay, but it's not too bad. And then also on the other side of that, I'm pretty sure this is a picture button. So I think we just took a picture. So I'm going to take another picture real quick. And that's how the picture resolution looks like, as you guys can see. But not bad though, it's not a bad camera. It has all the bells and whistles that you may want in a camera. It has infrared night vision, motion detection, two-way audio, all the stuff that a traditional camera has. And then if you wanted to, you can also full screen it, but I'm not going to full screen it because it'll mess up my recording. Then we also have time-lapse mode. So if you wanted to, you can actually record a time-lapse with this security camera. And then we also have activity. And activity, if you have the cloud service, you'll see all the different things that happen throughout the day. And it's a nice, little menu that shows you everything that goes on throughout the day, and it has it all listed out for you. But you need the cloud service to see that. But it looks like you can also do SD cards. So if you have an SD card, you can actually see all the activity as well. There is one more thing that I'm going to test out with the security camera, and that is the infrared night vision. Okay, so right now we're testing out the infrared night vision that this Goowls M1 camera has. How does it look like? It doesn't look too bad. As you guys can see, it's capturing a lot of details. I can even see my facial hair and everything. So if you're using this in the dark time, or in nighttime, I should say, this camera would be really effective because I can see those 6 infrared lights that are capturing this image as we speak. And it's getting a lot of detail. You guys can see it's getting all my facial hair, all my facial, features that, you would need to use to actually identify somebody if something were to happen in the nighttime. So overall, the infrared night vision of the security camera is pretty effective. So, what are my final opinions and remarks about this Goowls M1 indoor security camera? As you guys can see, it has all the things you need in a security camera. It has all the different features. It has infrared night vision, motion detection, sound detection. It has 2K resolution, so you can really get a lot of detail with the security camera. It has micro SD card, support. It has cloud service if you want to go through that method. So there's basically everything that you need with the security camera. Or with that being said, we are going to conclude the video right here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this tech reviews and gadgets episode, and if you guys did, make sure you guys go down below and hit that subscribe button and turn on post notifications on to get updates and alerts when we do upload. Have any questions or concerns? Leave a comment, enjoy the video, leave a like, and also share this video out to anybody who may be interested in some sort of security camera. If you're a business or if you're a company wanting to potentially work with me, my business inquiries email is CrewElite@outlook.com. You guys can shoot me a message if you want to potentially work with me, or if you're anybody who needs some sort of assistance with this product, you guys can do so by contacting me through my business inquiries email. And then lastly, if you guys actually want to check out the security camera, get more detailed specifications or parameters about this camera, that kind of stuff will be down below in the description for those who are interested, alongside with the link to make a purchase if you're interested in buying this security camera. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this tech reviews and gadgets episode. I know I did making it, and I'll see you guys all on the next episode. CrewElite signing off. Thank you guys all for watching, and have a good rest of your day.